Monica Barbaro was just nominated for an Oscar and SAG Award for her performance in the Bob Dylan biopic, A Complete Unknown. She plays folk icon and activist Joan Baez, who builds a strong connection on and off the stage with Timothy Chalamet's Dylan. Take a look.
Yes, and how many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
Please welcome Monica Barbaro.
Hi.
Welcome.
It's so nice to have you here.
So nice to be here. Thank you for having me.
Well, this movie is incredible. My husband's obsessed with Bob Dylan, so we went and saw it in the theater fully, even though we had our screeners. But it received 8 Oscar nominations overall, including your own for Best Supporting Actor. So, big congratulations. How did that feel, and where were you when you heard the news?
Oh my God, I mean, I was in a fitting for another project. My publicist had told me that announcements were gonna be made, and I was excited for the film, but I didn't wanna overthink it, so I was like, I'll just busy myself with work. And then little did I know it, it completely changes your life. You can't continue on with whatever, work obligation you have. You just
Who's the first phone call you make to say, guess what?
Oh my God. Well,
Your mother?
it was a lot of incoming.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I
More
don't remember
incoming.
who I talked to first. My mom and I didn't talk for days. We were texting, but I think it was, yeah.
But you did take your mom to opening night, or opening on Christmas Day in the theater to watch the movie.
Yeah.
What was that like?
We had a great time with that. Her vibe is not like premieres and things like that, so we had a really beautiful, intimate experience going to a theater together. But it was funny because the theaters were all sold out on Christmas Day, and I didn't get tickets in advance. So I was like, good news, and I have bad news.
I'm in the movie, but our seats are awful.
I'm like, it's sold out, and it's sold out.
I saw the movie. I really love this movie. I mean, you and Timothy Chalamet played. I mean, you sang.
Yes.
It was not dubbed. They actually sang it. And I was
cool.
so impressed with your performance and his performance. Both of you, I thought you were brilliant. And I heard that somebody learned to play the guitar. Was that you?
Yeah, a lot of us actually. Timmy
Everybody,
learned,
right? Everybody learned to play.
Yeah,
So
everybody.
you can learn too then for that lady.
I mean, to play a normal song with some chords, like strumming, it doesn't take too long. But Joan played really intricate finger-picking styles. So it took me, first I had 5 months, and then the strikes happened, so I had a little more time. But it was like every day, all day for almost a year.
Wow.
Yeah, to get.
Well, I will echo, I loved this movie. It was my favorite movie of the
We
year.
all
And
loved
just
it
an
for you.
excellent performance. So Joan and Bob famously had this on and off romantic relationship. And for a period, we're in a love triangle with his girlfriend at the time, played by Elle Fanning, also fantastic in the movie.
Amazing.
And Gen Zers are discovering this story, and it's apparently all over TikTok. They're calling this a toxic situationship. What do you make of that?
Yeah, that's fair. And I have a lot of friends who came to me after. They're like, I loved when you threw him out of the room. I think people feel very seen by that, and I totally understand it.
Yes, I love the toxic situationist. But the real Joan Baez said she also loved your performance in the movie, and that you even got her gestures down, which I would imagine is incredible. Which is. And you met her, So you were able to have a phone call with her during filming. You never met her in person, though, until last weekend at a benefit concert in San Francisco. So this is just from last weekend. Wow. And what did that mean to you? Like, what did you talk about with the Joan Baez?
Or did you just sing together?
We just harmonize. No. I pulled out all the stops to make sure that could happen, because I have no time right now. But I was in London. I was like, I have to get back for this concert. It was so nice to meet her in person. And yeah, she looks excellent.
She looks
She
beautiful.
sings
She's gorgeous.
beautifully.
Yeah, yeah.
She's so funny on stage. Like it was a
Does her shirt say
beautiful
"Not Dead Yet"?
concert.
I think so.
Probably.
No, it says something else.
Is he
but
dead yet?
that is all. Yes.
Is he dead yet?
Yeah.
It says, right.
Yeah.
We don't know who's dead yet.
So moving right along, so your breakthrough role, before that, by the way, you were Hot Rachel in Unreal. I'm a huge fan of Unreal, and I discovered it only 10 years later than everyone else. But your breakthrough role was the billion-dollar blockbuster Top Gun Maverick. As a fighter pilot with the call sign Phoenix. Now, you guys had to do a lot of intense flight training and spent countless hours in these jets, and I hear you were the only one who never got sick. What was your secret,
Yeah.
and did Tom Cruise give you any tips?
I don't know why I didn't throw up in the jets. It feels like it's inevitable. It's very nauseating, and it was for me too. I would do like handstands beforehand to just kind of like, and I feel like yogis would be better. I don't know if any of you guys do
I do
yoga.
yoga.
Like it kind of, to invert.
Exactly.
It's your inner ear. It's your inner ear that goes kooky when you're in those
that it?
jets. They're crazy.
Yeah. And we built up to it too. So even people who were throwing up just essentially had to learn to throw up and keep working. Which to me, that's like
Not
my
close at
hats
all.
off to them.
Pregnant women,
because I would have
women do
quit.
it all
we've
the
been doing
time.
it, yeah.
Pregnant women do it all the time.
That's a good point.
But is there any chance of a sequel? And what about like Top Gun Phoenix?
Yeah.
Like, what about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, we're I mean, it's always being talked about, and our group chat is like always on fire. They were congratulating me for all of this, and we've all
There's a Top
stayed
Gun
in support
group
of each
chat?
other.
Yes, you're not invited in.
Yeah, we're
no,
good friends.
you're not invited to the group chat.
I want to be in that.
I'll send you a
one.
screenshot.
Thank you.
You've gotten to work with another icon of action films, Arnold Schwarzenegger, in the hit Netflix series Fubar, and you play a father and daughter who are both secretly working for the CIA. This show's a lot of fun. And you have said that Arnold loves pranks and giving his friends a hard time. What was your experience with that?
I mean, he has not really pranked me yet, unless he considers like.
He will.
We just put it out there. Now it's happening.
I know. He pranks me by feeding my dog whatever he's eating, and then I have to like navigate caring for my dog throughout the weekend after he's fed him whatever is in his
The dog
hand.
doesn't want
Is
the other
that one
food.
tooth?
Yeah. Then my dog looks at me like, I'm
Is
not
that a-
gonna eat this kibble.
I think there's one in the wife.
Yeah, his little snaggle tooth. I got the
Oh.
saddest news about that. It might have to be removed.
Oh, because it's a
And I had to call all my friends
Yeah.
and like give them the really
Bad
tough
news.
news.
His face is going to look completely different.
He's
Completely
adorable.
different. I was like, guys, he is not his tooth.
He's more than his tooth.
Maybe they can round it so he doesn't poke himself.
Put him on
It's
a
getting
liquid
like
diet.
yellow, like it
needs to go. It needs to go.
I understand. Well, this was lovely. This was lovely. Thank you for coming to us today.
Thank you guys for having me.
You know, A Complete Unknown is in theaters right now and will release on digital platforms February 25th. If you have not seen it and you're looking for a movie to go see it, because as I'm looking at this audience here, this is also the backdrop to your lives. Go see this movie. You'll